For more than 23 years, we've made it our mission to lend peace of mind.
Even when times aren't very peaceful.
We know that every borrower is unique.
That's why we put you first in every step of the loan process.
At Atlantic Bay, we are dedicated, now more than ever,
to providing digital tools, resources, and a lending hand.
To help you reach your home dreams.
Because we're here for you.
whenever,
Wherever,
however.
Nobody cares for more young knees than CHKD Sports Medicine. Our specialists, surgeons, and physical therapists work together to develop treatment and training programs that get young athletes back up to speed safely with the strength and confidence they need to stay in the game for the long haul. CHKD Sports Medicine. Care today to last a lifetime.
For more than 23 years, we've made it our mission to lend peace of mind.
Even when times aren't very peaceful.
We know that every borrower is unique.
That's why we put you first in every step of the loan process.
At Atlantic Bay, we are dedicated, now more than ever,
to providing digital tools, resources, and a lending hand.
To help you reach your home dreams.
Because we're here for you.
whenever,
Wherever,
however.
Good afternoon and welcome to tonight's game between the Great Bridge Wildcats and the Kellam Knights. We're here at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex with Virginia Beach High School field hockey for tonight's 6 o'clock game. And this is the second field hockey game that we have today. First game was a big win for First Colonial as they defeated the Hornets of Great Bridge. Great Bridge in this contest here. They defeated the Hornets of Deep Creek by about a score of 18-0 across 3 quarters. So a big win for First Colonial in the Patriots. They certainly look to pick up right where they left off last season and look to improve. We are underway here in this contest. 0-0 to start things off. The clock underway in the first quarter. And we'd just like to let you know that today's game is brought to you by Atlantic Bay Mortgage. They're our official sponsor for this game today. But of course, we have plenty of support from a lot of other sponsors, including AstroTurf, CHKD Sports Medicine, Chicho's Pizza, Dairy Queen, John's Tax Service, One Life Fitness, Shine Time, Power Wash and Paint Professionals, Tropical Smoothie Cafe, Vault Athletics, Why Not Italian, and Soup Eatery. My name is Austin Urch, and I'm so excited to be bringing you today's contest here at the Sportsplex. As the ball careens off the foot of one of the defenders, and it's an early penalty corner. There, Great Bridge walks away. The Knights stand around for the penalty corner. First one of the game coming up. A great chance here to get ahead early, put the first goal up on the board, and start the season off on a great foot. Towards the top of the circle, settled down by number 16. Shot blocked in traffic. That was number 21 defensively. He got there first, was able to break up the play. And start the counterattack, headed down to the opposite side of the field. Number 12 in pursuit. She just can't quite get there in time. As it rolls out over the sideline, possession will change hands, or rather change sticks. And Kellam wearing the white tops, yellow skirts. Great Bridge wearing the all-green uniforms. As the Knights restart the action. Wildcats coming back to defend here. It looks like their defense will be tested once more. Some play over on the far side of the field. With a tangle of legs and sticks. Umpire signals it's a foul against the Wildcats. With 11:45 to go in the first quarter. The Knights play it back. Have to reset on the attack. Good interception though, just inside their own 25. It's number 21 once more. And she's certainly a number. We'll try to get those names to you as soon as we can. First broadcast of the season here at the Sportsplex. So not everything going perfectly for us, but later on, as the season continues, we'll look to have every name and number for you as you choose to watch from the comfort of your home if maybe you can't make it out to the Sportsplex that day. The Knights now with the ball in the defense, and high pressure there from number 10 of Great Bridge. She's able to steal the ball away. Excellent job by her, able to put the pressure on the defender, and that's something that you hear a lot at the lower levels, and it carries all the way up through even to the highest levels of field hockey on the national stage. Pressure the ball carrier, make them make a mistake, because you never know when it could happen. Saw it just right then and there. We also saw it occur a couple times earlier on this year. We had Big Ten tournament towards the end of February, early March. We had the national teams come through. United States, both men's and women's national teams come through and show off some of their future prospects. And even in those situations, we saw a lot of pressure coming from the forwards and even midfielders on the other team's defense, and cause some turnovers, or at least try and cause some chaos. Force a decision a bit earlier than the ball carrier would like to make. You never know when. Sometimes the defenders can just get flustered, lose sight of the ball, maybe gets lost on their stick, and you have a breakaway. Still nothing to split these two teams here so far. It's only one penalty corner for them. None yet for the Wildcats. There's Great Bridge now, wins possession back on the far side of the field for A pass trying to go towards the middle of the field. That one's broken up, and the umpire signals there was a foul committed by Great Bridge. So the Knights will take over. Head back down the other way. Moving quickly through the middle of the field, now laterally across towards the near side of the field. Double team coverage from Great Bridge. There's a foul. Umpire signals the play to resume. That pass hard towards the circle, right along the end line, but cut out by the defense. Knights get it back. It's out over the end line, and crisis averted just for the moment now. So look to be another attack building for the Knights. Able to come up with anything though. Still plenty of time left in the contest, 7.5 minutes or so. We're in the first quarter. And of course, 3 more quarters of action coming up after that. Battle for possession in the middle of the field, and it goes the way of the Kellam Knights. And look to move backwards in order to go forwards. So slowly carrying it up now. Pressure coming. Disrupts the play, but that one caught the defender's foot, or rather the Wildcats player's foot. Kellam continues the progress just outside the circle, right near the middle of the field. A great angle there for a forward to take a shot. Umpire signals for a foul just outside. Number 18 sends it back into the defense. 25 across to the opposite side of the field. He's trying to draw this Wildcat midfield and defense out. We saw that a tactic utilized at not only in those national team selection games, but also the national club championships. In a variety of age groups, 14, 16, and 18. Their teams very wisely would pass the ball across throughout the middle of the field, just trying to get a defense to overcommit from one side or the other, and possibly open up an avenue on the attack for the team in possession. Field hockey is such a quick game, and those openings that you can get can be there for just an instant and then gone in the next. Team with a lot of pace, like the Knights here, as they try to send this one in. The defense for the Wildcats, though, keep on moving back, be very consolidated right in front of their goal mouth. The Knights haven't been able to open the door just yet, trying to get a foot inside. Certainly knocking on the door just outside the circle. Great Bridge able to steal this one away. Number 1 wearing the green uniform, and also the captain's armband, or rather around the shin pad. That's number 21. Just outside the circle, drops back a pass, received by a teammate. Through the middle, bit of an errant one there. A nice job by number 5, able to get there in time for the Wildcats. Able to hang on to things, and she'll restart the action when she gets the go-ahead from the umpire. Umpire's wearing the neon green uniforms, rather jerseys, in this one into the back of the cage. Great Bridge Wildcats up by 1 on the Kellam Knights here. We're about 2/3 of the way through the first quarter. It was a great job by the Wildcats to switch the ball from the near side through the circle over towards that back post. And just create a lot of movement in front of the goal. Force the defense and also the goalkeeper to react very quickly. And ultimately just a well-placed shot finds its way up on the board for the first of the game, and Great Bridge has the lead. The Knights able to steal this one away just inside the 25. Umpire backs them up a bit. He'll direct a pass out towards the center field line. Deep pass is picked off. The one wearing green heads down the other way, stopped by 19 in white. And the Knights pick it up, looking for an equalizer inside the circle. The defense comes up with it. That touches the player's foot. That's one of the Kellam Knights there. He was at the wrong place at the wrong time. It's whistled for a foul. Now with 3 minutes to go or so here in the first quarter. Great Bridge have to be feeling a bit confident with themselves. Up by 1 over Kellam. They've been able to withstand a lot of pressure that Kellam has thrown their way. Been able to capitalize on the couple of opportunities that they've had, but errant passes like that and giveaways are certainly not the things that you need when you're trying to beat a strong team like Kellam. The 16 puts in a lot of work on defense, wins the ball back for her side, and now it's number 10. Solo effort here inside the circle, tries to cut it back across towards the middle, but out over the end line. Goalkeeper had that one covered, no problem at all. And so the Knights will reset. Knights trying to come out of their own territory. Picked up in stride. Pressure coming from the defenders. There'll be a foul on Kellam. Number 20 carrying this one up. Good pass to find number 12, but into the double team. She's forced to turn the ball over along the sideline. Nice job there to keep it in play from number 14 for Kellam. Again, we apologize. We don't quite have rosters for you just yet, but we'll do our best to get those to you as soon as we can. Just working out some of the first stream of the season kinks here at the Sportsplex and Regional Training Center. The Wildcats knock this one back into their own territory and across the opposite side of the field. Nice job by number 14 for Great Bridge. Able to corral that pass to just skip off the stick of number 1 just a bit awkwardly. So able to retain possession. Now traversing through the middle of the field. There's an option towards her left. She can utilize it, but off the stick of 20. I think it skipped up and over her handle. Out of play. Knights restart. Look to go down the line. Too many green jerseys in the area. They turn it over. A good bit of a run here being started along the near sideline right in front of the Kellam bench. Shuffling a pass backwards. Now Great Bridge looking to get a different look at things. Stolen away, or at least poked away by number 4. Nice determination there from Kellam, possibly dishing out a bit of revenge, we'll say, from what Great Bridge was doing to Kellam earlier on, trying to force a turnover in the defense. You saw there she was able to get her stick on the ball, but just couldn't quite come up with the possession. Now the first quarter coming to a close here, with Great Bridge up by 1 over Kellam. Of course, we'd like to thank Atlantic Bay Mortgage for being tonight's official game sponsor. And we're going to take a quick break and be right back with the rest of the action here at the Regional Training Center at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex.
For more than 23 years, we've made it our mission to lend peace of mind.
Even when times aren't very peaceful.
We know that every borrower is unique.
That's why we put you first in every step of the loan process.
At Atlantic Bay, we are dedicated, now more than ever,
to providing digital tools, resources, and a lending hand.
To help you reach your home dreams.
Because we're here for you.
Whenever,
Wherever,
however.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
And as we come back here for the second quarter, we just want to remind you, Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group, we're not just your typical mortgage company. We understand getting a mortgage can be stressful, but they're here to guide you every single step of the way. We're dedicated to providing you an enjoyable journey from start to finish. As the second quarter starts off here, Great Bridge up by 1 over the opposition, and that's the Kellam Knights. That was a goal with about 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. And for the rest of the contest, it's been a pretty clean and even game. Only one penalty corner to speak of, and that's gone the way of Kellam. They were unable to convert on their single attempt. We'll see what the rest of this game has in store for us. As Kellam has to work out of their own territory once more. We'll have to see some more pressure coming from Great Bridge. This pass is sent out towards the near sideline. Touched away from the defenders. Number 14 carrying this one for Kellam. Down the line just a bit further, keeping it in play, number 22 in white. Job well done by her. It looks like she'll win a foul for herself. Umpires blows the whistle. And it's Kellam's number 18 who restarts the action. Carrying this one over towards the end line. Trying to shuffle a pass through the middle. Opportunity here for the Knights. Trying to capitalize. Defensive stop there. Number 16, it looked like, for the Wildcats. And she's able to preserve the lead that Great Bridge currently has just at 1. It's a lead nonetheless. A great effort there by number 16 for Great Bridge. Ball made its way past the goaltender. Here's the last one on the line, able to get in the path of the ball with her stick. And make sure that it stayed out of the back of the cage. And a second chance here for Kellam, possibly brewing. Over on the right side. Nice move to try and get around the defense, but the numbers game catching up there. And now it's Great Bridge who's on a counterattack. Number 10 streaking quickly down the field over on the left side, trying to get this over towards her strong side. Out through the middle. That one's kicked away by the Knights goaltender. Stolen back. Wildcats inside the circle, moving from right to left. Ball knocked away for just a moment. Great Bridge able to recover. Number 6 carrying this one. Top the circle shot from just outside. Backhanded effort, penalty corner coming up here for Great Bridge. This will be their first penalty corner of the game. It's taken quickly. Top of the circle, settled down by the captain. Too much time though as the Knights come quickly to close down the attacker. That one off the foot of number 14 in green. Will end the attack there for Great Bridge. So just 2 penalty corners so far during this game, 1 for either side, neither team able to convert. There's a long probing pass, finds its way just towards the edge of the defense in the middle of the field. Kellam trying to hold on to it, but the foul turns the ball over. Great Bridge able to pick it up. They'll pass this one backwards towards their goal and move it up through the middle of the field. Number 1, she had a couple nice stops on defense for the Kellam attack. They knocked a couple times and she was there able to answer the door and turn them away. We'll see how they continue to progress here throughout this game. 10.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And since 1965, the AstroTurf brand has been driven by forward-thinking ingenuity. Today, AstroTurf continually improves its system design to deliver playing surfaces with the most realistic, sport-specific performance, long-lasting durability, and sound player protection. Another attack for the Wildcats. Over on the far side of the field in that corner over there, trying to work with something. The ball takes a deflection off one of her own players' feet. And the Knights will get the ball back. In their own territory, you can see just off the left side of your screen. Might come into frame now, number 12 for Great Bridge. She's been one of the players that's very ready and willing to high press the opponents, try and force a turnover early inside their own half of the field, stretch this lead from 1 to 2 and double the advantage. Certainly that's what the end game is for Great Bridge. They try and build on this lead that they currently have. Kellam trying to fight their way back in this afternoon's main event. And taken down the far sideline. Kellam working back towards the middle. 9 minutes to go in the first half. Short pass, a quick outlet. Headed backwards inside the circle. This one just wide of the goal. Very close effort there for Kellam as they nearly found the equalizer. Unfortunately for Great Bridge, that one sailing just wide of the mark. A hearty whistle from one of today's umpires as he signals the ball to be moved over just a bit more towards the left. And quickly, Great Bridge moving down the field with a lot of speed. A great poke check wins the ball back for the Knights. There's number 18 on defense there. He was able to win the ball back for her side. Foul by Great Bridge. And they'll have to move this ball back a bit further than maybe they would like. But nevertheless, still inside Kellam territory. Inside Great Bridge territory, Kellam is. They end up turning the ball over. And a long hit coming from number 5 in green. Goes out towards the right side. That one's stopped by a defender. Only for a moment, though, as Great Bridge continues this progress down the line. Attack snuffed out. As quickly as the Knights had an attack for themselves that's quickly gone. But they're right back in the saddle. Triple team over on the opposite side of the field. Great Bridge defending effectively. And the ball back for their side. And end up turning it over. A missed hit on that play, but still got to its intended target. Number 14 over on the opposite side of the field through the halfway line. Double team for Great Bridge. Forced a turnover for a second. A good determination, and Kellam keep the ball. Smart stick handling there from number 18 in white. Used the defender's body against her. Passing that one off her feet. Sent around the horn to the far side and now back towards where it came from. Kellam just looking for a different angle at things perhaps. Too much power behind that pass, out of play. It's tossed over the end line by one of the spectators here. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Short elevated pass picked off by Kellam. Trying to work here. Centering ball towards the middle of the circle. Touched out of bounds by the Great Bridge defense. I think it was number 22 in green who was able to get a touch there. Denying the possession deep inside the circle for the Knights. Kellam looks to continue. Good control there. The Knights have found their way inside the circle. Shot deflected by the goaltender. Out over the end line. And that last attack fizzles out with nothing to show for it on the board. At Zoop Eatery, you can build the perfect boxed lunch, a customizable and individually packaged meal for your convenience. Choose from any of our wide variety of soups, fresh salads, made-to-order sandwiches, all served with a hunk of bread and dessert. There's something for the whole crew at Zoop Eatery. Pass towards the near side. 20 picks it up, but it's picked off by 18. Kellam moving forward, but a bit too early for the umpire's liking. We'll slow things down, back them up a couple steps. And Kellam to restart quickly. Through the defender's legs, but strength in numbers there for Great Bridge. Unfortunately, still giving away a foul. Pass inside the circle. Tipped away out over the end line. The Knights get to stay with it. Number 33 hustling quickly, trying to get to the ball and capitalize on the current momentum that they have. She tosses it over to one of her teammates. Number 18 who had a great poke check down on the opposite end of the field, putting some work on defense. Now trying to get the job done on offense. Down by one, about 4 minutes to go, here before the halftime break. Pass is caught up. Knights still maintaining possession. Hard pass through the middle of the circle. Deflected away. Second chance here for the Knights. Battle for possession just outside the circle. Shuffled along, out along the near sideline. Kellam still knocking on the door. Great Bridge trying to hold them off. The lion's share of possession in favor of the Knights here throughout this second quarter. I have to think that after quite a bit of sustained pressure, eventually the Great Bridge defense could break, and this might be that chance. But instead, holding strong there. Over on the right side, the defensive unit anchoring things down back there. Force the turnover, get the ball away. And a chance to breathe for the Wildcat defense. They'll actually have some offense now getting started. Heavy pass finds the stick of number 5. She quickly tries to send it back down the line, but picked off. Battle here. Great Bridge comes away with it. Umpire signals for a foul. It's number 14 for Great Bridge. Start things off again. We'll go back across the width of the field. 16 to 20. It's time and space defense comes quickly to close her down, though. She just plays the ball down the line. If I can do anything better than you from the Knights' defense, is they do exactly the same. It's just been difficult for the Knights to get on the board here. They've had quite a few chances on offense, but nothing sticking on attack for them. Defense for the Wildcats able to really consolidate and make themselves almost a wall inside their own penalty circle. Excuse me, inside their own circle without giving away any penalty corners. Great Bridge trying to double their lead. Number one, a big swing there. She was whistled for a foul. Understandable, and the right call by the umpire there is a big swing, and that's something that, a big windup, that's something you always have to be careful of, recognizing the space and where you are as well as everyone around you out on the field. This pass into the Wildcats defense. Sent quickly down, a bit of a line drive there. Intercepted by the Knights. Still trailing by one, looking for an answer. 15 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Knights trying to get something quickly with this momentum that they have. Stick handling outside the circle. Pass reined in. Inside the circle now. The umpire blows the whistle, and a big penalty corner here for Kellam. It's their second of the game. Unable to score on the first attempt. We'll see what they have in store here for the Great Bridge defense. Trying to knot things up just before halftime. Number 13 over along the end line. The rest of the Knights sprinkled around the circle. This one played short. And a shot taken out over the end line. Great Bridge able to hold off on that last penalty corner. We're going to head into halftime. Still by a score of 1-0. Great Bridge ahead of Kellam. I'd like to remind you that Chicho's Pizza is a beach institution since 1968. They've been serving the best pie around for over 50 years. From a single founding location to now 8 locations around the area. Stop in or order online to find out why they're a Hampton Roads favorite. Chicho's, more than pizza.
After more than
For more than 23 years, we've made it our mission to lend peace of mind.
Even when times aren't very peaceful.
We know that every borrower is unique.
That's why we put you first in every step of the loan process.
At Atlantic Bay, we are dedicated, now more than ever,
to providing digital tools, resources, and a lending hand.
To help you reach your home dreams.
Because we're here for you.
Whenever,
Wherever,
however.
so extreme about the DQ Reese's Extreme Blizzard? How about all the Reese's you could dream of, with classic creamy Reese's peanut butter cups and crunchy Reese's Pieces? Plus, you guessed it, peanut butter topping and chocolatey topping. All blended in world-famous DQ soft serve, for a treat that takes your favorite combo to a whole new level. Wow, what a rush! Get it delivered at DQ.com.
For more than 23 years, we've made it our mission to lend peace of mind.
Even when times aren't very peaceful.
We know that every borrower is unique.
That's why we put you first in every step of the loan process.
At Atlantic Bay, we are dedicated, now more than ever,
to providing digital tools, resources, and a lending hand.
To help you reach your home dreams.
Because we're here for you.
Whenever,
Wherever,
however.
And welcome back here as the Great Bridge Wildcats have a 1-0 advantage over the Kellam Knights here through 30 minutes of action. We have 3 penalty corners to speak of through the first half. 2 for the Knights, 1 for the Wildcats, but no one able to score on any of those attempts. So I remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by the official sponsor, Atlantic Bay Mortgage. We also certainly have a lot of support coming from other sponsors as well. One Life Fitness being one of them, where they're here to help start. One Life Fitness is here to help start your new membership today at any one of our 8 convenient Hampton Roads locations, or go online at onelifefitness.com to claim a free trial pass. And Kellam having quite a bit of sustained pressure throughout the second quarter of action just before we went to a break. Ultimately ended with a penalty corner that they were not able to convert on. That was their only one of the game so far. This is their only one of the second quarter. And that came in with 2 seconds left on the clock, with the shot just being put wide of the goal. So still they're unable to get their first goal up on the board just yet. Some last minute instructions being delivered to the team as they make their way back out onto the field for the start of the third quarter. Great Bridge now moving as a pack. Wildcats sometimes do, although they've certainly been known to hunt alone, and we've seen a couple solo efforts from Great Bridge. Bring on counterattacks. They do well to win the ball back within their own territory, and then also carry that possession out through the middle of the field. More specifically, we've seen that in the first quarter, but in the second, the Knights were all over them defensively, forcing turnovers left, right, and center all across the field. It was difficult for them to get anything going and really have any room to breathe in their own half in the second quarter. Now, third quarter underway, and a brand new opportunity for the Knights to get on the board, or for the Wildcats to increase their lead.